I'd like to say that as far as our children are concerned, there are several things I see in the city that are particularly important for them. Of course, the schools are very important. And if we neglect that, we are really sacrificing the future. In addition to that, I'm a big supporter of libraries. And of course, you already know I'm a big supporter of parks. What I have here, it's an article that refers to a study that was done, and it says, growing up near green space reduces risk of mental illness. And this is a remarkable study. It's a Danish study, but I think it applies to us too here in this country. There's something about forests, about natural areas, about actually breathing clean air that's not next to a highway or the street, but that appeals to all of us. And we need to provide places like this for everybody. Most people in the city can't buy a place on the waterfront, and that's why I'm really strongly supporting keeping the city forest a park. I'll just read a few things in here. What they found was that living close to green space reduced risk of mental disorders anywhere between 15 and 55%, depending on the type of illness. Intellectual disabilities and schizophrenia disorders were not affected in any way, but alcoholism, for example, was strongly associated with the lack of access to green space in childhood. Green space seems to have an association that was similar in strength to other known influences on mental health, like history of mental health disorders in the family or socioeconomic conditions. What's more, the effect of green space was dosage dependent. The more a child spends close to greenery, the lower the risk of mental problems in adulthood. That means we need to have parks close to everybody. We can't just say we have this large park at one end of the city, or that we have waterfront parks at the other end of the city. We need parks everywhere in the city, and parks along the water that are close to everybody in the city. So I would suggest that we do the best we can to make this available as soon as we can, because children are growing up. You know, I've worked with kids that are now have their own kids, and some of them grew up in places that weren't too close to the waterfront or the green space, and I can see how it affected their lives. And let's do the best for our children in everything we do, the schools, the parks, the libraries. Let's put them as first priority. And it's nice to have nice businesses, and they are good, but a lot of times we support one business moving in, and then we find all these closed businesses in a section of the city we call Dimney, and we don't know what to do about that. So instead of playing kind of a hopscotch game where we go from one place to another, let's look at the city as a whole and make it the best for everybody as a whole. And I thank you very much. I'll leave one page here, and I have more details. I'll talk about that at a later time. And I also want to remind you that we have this art contest. And anybody here or out there, I have some flyers here if anybody, these are for children. And from K to 12, we have the City Farm Art Contest.
Thank you, sir.
Information's on our website at saveriverviewfarmpark.com. So
Antonio
you can have
Thompson.
this. Thank you.